I want to welcome you. You're here right here with Garden Gnomes etc. And the main part of the video here is the accent rocks. And when I bought these, and I really can't believe I was going to do this. There's like 4 accent rocks, and I was going to use one here to hide up some wires and one over there, and maybe this bubbling rock right where it is, just kind of non-eventful. And I guess when it's non-eventful, it's boring, and what happens, you forget about things, and that's sort of the basis of accent rocks. When you use the real ones, once you put them in, you might put them around a tree or around a flower bed. You might put them in a couple different, maybe you put one this way and that way, and in the end, once you put them in, after a while, you don't even notice them. But with these universal rocks, it brings a lot more in the way you can create a lot of different things. And basically, we are looking at 4 different rocks here. And if we go across the yard just about 5 feet, there's another couple. So you get the idea. With the accent rocks, we can create the different bubbling effects. The one on top, that's a self-contained bubbling rock. And what I did is I put some building blocks underneath, ones that you would use for a foundation of your house. I raised it up, put some dirt in there, created some crevices and places for a rock garden. So then what I did is I put a couple of their other real cool, unique accent rocks that give you a lot of different formation to it, and I put them in front and put them in different ways to incorporate some of my sedums. I have probably about 15 different types in there, and again, I went ahead and put some of the garden gnomes, so it kind of created like a fairy garden in a way, but yet it's something that I like, because hey, maybe in a couple years I may want to do something different. Well, these rocks allow me to move and to reposition, relocate, redesign, recreate, and that's what the whole basis of these cool accent rocks are. Hey, don't make something boring. If it's boring, why do it? And I've had people, like I said, they wanted to put an accent rock in between a patio, or they wanted to put it with their swimming pool, and they just wanted to put a row of them. And I thought, why? Do something with them. Everything needs to do their job. Don't let them just sit around and do nothing. Create some stuff. This is a great way to do it with these universal rocks, and you can see where I have the different gemstones. I went to a cavern and I went to their gift shop. Sure, I bought them, and there's some fool's gold, and there's some other little tidbits of, I don't know, there might be some sapphires and rubies and emeralds, and somebody took off one of my diamonds, so obviously they must be more money. But anyways, you can see the couple little alligators up there in the family of gnomes, and there's some butterflies that I use a metallic design to give it kind of a unique look. And again, this is stuff that I look to create with this, and I can't believe for being a distributor for universal rocks, I almost used them as a place to cover wires, to cover something up. But you know what, guys, you can still do something like that. But you know what, this is an awesome way to create something really special for your yard. And even though there's not a waterfall here, it is sort of a water garden idea that you can do and put different stuff together to make a really spectacular show in your flower bed.